Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Armstrong.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Fires left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. He's going to run it.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires one high and deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll do it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. Find some fresh air. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on first and 10 from the 27. The give to the tailback. Running into the open space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. He unleashes a long one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's third and 6. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The short hands, it's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks, it's Black. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Using his feet to buy time. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Setting up the screen. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. A&M comes back out with another first down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here comes the offense on second down. Gives it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. How about the wheels on this A&M quarterback channeling his inner John football?
Man, John football was as exciting as it gets, and college football took notice. The Aggies were talked about in the news all the time. They need that guy at that spot to return if they want to be a national championship contender again.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Bussey. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
In the last couple of weeks,
they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. They've got the screen set up.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Steps away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was saying he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Here's the handoff. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Bussey. Wide open spaces. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Now adjusting. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. The tap. Touchdown, Aggie. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw.
This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Running to Green. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Right there. I think you need a better play call. You got to...
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a timely run by this offense. Coming down the stretch of the game, I think they kind of surprised the defense, bust the big run, and now set up inside the 10-yard line.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
To the air on second down. Sets up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They move on top here in the 4th.
Oh, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number 1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number 1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation. standings, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. On the ground, it's Pringle. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. That's caught. It's Bussy. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
This is
Gives it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got it in the middle. It's Pringle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes because
this drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense...
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Bussy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Give to the back. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. A&M comes back out with another first down. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got the quick pass.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
Under fire. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Black. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Black.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Bussey. He's not going to make it. What a job on his defense to stop him in his tracks. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Black. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they throws toward the end zone. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Black. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. On the run, it's Pringle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Working on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. Lots of running room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pringle. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch, it's Pringle. Turning on the Jets. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Touchdown, Aggies! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Trying to pound it in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on foot.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Here's a heat. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't.
Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that.
Touchdown, Aggies! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Give to the running back. He's loose. Made a defender miss. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown, Texas A&M. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're there.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. Starting to feel a little pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back back to throw, and he needs to make a play. With the catch, it's Armstrong. And they'll knock him down.
Well, that's a big completion at this point of the game, right? It's late, it's tied, and you're just trying to get the football in field goal range. Give your kicker at least an opportunity to win this thing and avoid overtime.
On the run, deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. This crowd knows when to bring it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Pocket breaking down. He's got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They're going to run it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Aggies. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I...
First play of the first possession of OT. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bussey. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. He wants to throw it. Floating away. Touchdown, Aggies! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Aggressive decision here to go for 2 and try to really put some heat on. From the gun, looking for a man. They went for the 2 and got it, and now an 8-point lead in overtime. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.